Should the Spurs pay Jeremy Sochan $20 million a year or let him prove it first? With the regular season around the corner, San Antonio faces a critical decision. Extend their defensive Swiss Army knife now, or wait and see if his shooting finally clicks. Bleacher Report says lock him in at $80 million over 4 years. But with Wembanyama's timeline accelerating and a backcourt packed with non-shooters, can the Spurs really afford to gamble? Let's dive in. What's up, Spurs fans? Welcome to Spurs Quick News. Quick, sharp, and all about the silver and black. Today, we're breaking down the Jeremy Sochan extension dilemma that could define this front office's next move. Let's set the stage. Sochan's on his rookie scale deal, and the extension deadline is looming. Last season, his true shooting percentage jumped thanks to improved finishing at the rim. He's become a legitimate slasher. But here's the rub. His three-point shooting didn't budge, and his free throw percentage actually dropped 12%. That's not the trajectory you want when you're asking for $20 million annually. Defensively? Elite. Sochan can guard multiple positions, switch seamlessly, and bring the kind of grit Pop always loved. Pair that with Wembanyama's rim protection, and you've got a terrifying defensive front. But offense wins in today's NBA, and right now Sochan's a non-shooter playing alongside Castle, Harper, and potentially Fox, three guys who aren't snipers either. So, here's my question for you. Can you win big with 4 non-shooters in your core rotation? Drop your take in the comments. This isn't just about Sochan. It's about roster construction. If you're running Sochan and Wemby together, you need spacing. The Spurs can't afford to clog the paint when Wembanyama is your offensive hub. Right now, the backcourt of Fox, Castle, and Harper features 0 reliable shooters. That's a spacing nightmare. History tells us players don't magically become good shooters in year 4. It's rare. Sochan has reworked his jumper this offseason. Reports say it looks more compact, quicker, cleaner. But will it translate? 5 preseason games aren't enough of a sample size to commit $80 million. Here's the tactical reality. If Sochan can't punish closeouts or hit spot-up threes at even 35%, defenses will sag off him, collapse on Wemby, and dare the Spurs to beat them from deep. That's not a recipe for playoff success. Compare that to the Duncan Parker Ginobili era. Those teams had shooters like Finley, Bowen, and eventually Green to keep the floor open. This roster? Not yet. If you're enjoying this breakdown, tap that subscribe button. We're going deep on every Spurs decision this season. Here's where it gets interesting. If the Spurs don't extend Sochan now, he enters a contract year. That means he's playing for his next payday, and the Spurs get a full season to evaluate whether he's part of the core Wembanyama, Harper, Bryant, Castle, or a valuable trade chip. Next summer, Sochan hits restricted free agency. San Antonio controls his destiny. They can match any offer or let the market set his value. If he balls out and proves he can shoot 38% from 3 on real volume, pay the man. If not, let another team overpay and walk away clean. The Spurs have cap flexibility, but they also have Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, and Trey Jones on the books. Every dollar matters when you're building around a generational talent like Wemby. Committing $20 million annually to a non-shooter could handcuff the front office when they need to add a true floor spacer or secondary creator. What's your ceiling for Sochan's next contract? $15 million? $20 million? $25 million? Let me know below. Let's be fair. If Sochan does become even a decent mid-volume shooter, say 4 to 5 threes a game at 35%, he's absolutely worth $20 million. A 6'9" wing who can guard 1 through 4, finish at the rim, facilitate, and now space the floor, that's a championship-level role player. That's the dream. But the Spurs can't pay for potential. Not when Wembanyama's timeline is now, not when every roster decision has to maximize the next 3 to 5 years. Sochan has to prove it on the court this season. If he shows out in real games, not just preseason scrimmages, then yeah, extend him next summer and don't look back. The vulnerability here is simple. If San Antonio extends him now, and he doesn't develop as a shooter, they've locked in a non-shooter for 4 years while Wemby is in his prime. That's the nightmare scenario. Here's what to watch. Sochan's three-point volume and efficiency over the first 20 games. If he's launching 4+ a game and hitting 35%, the conversation changes. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you catch every update. If this added value to your Spurs perspective, like and share with a fan who needs this breakdown. The Sochan extension decision is one of the most underrated storylines heading into this season. Don't sleep on it. Subscribe so you never miss a beat in this new Spurs era. Stay silver and black. Peace.